Open your TVG wagering account now and get a 50% match bonus. Make your first deposit through a preferred deposit method, such as TVG Bet Cash, Me Money Pack, or wire transfer, and bet to get half credited back into your account. Go to TVG.com or call 1-888-PLAY-TVG.
Good evening, this is HorseRacingNation.com handicapper Jared Horak. This is the video feature race of the week. This week's feature race for Saturday, March 3rd is going to be the 10th race from Aqueduct, the Grade 3 Gotham Stakes. 3-year-olds, they're going to be traveling 1 1/16 on the inner dirt track. And before we get to the Gotham Stakes, let's go back and discuss a couple races from last week on the 3-year-old trail. Union Rags was very impressive on Sunday, winning the Fountain of Youth Stakes. He got a 95 Beyer speed figure. He stalked the pace wide. He won easily under a hand ride. He's been my top-ranked horse for the road to the Kentucky Derby since last November after the Breeders' Cup. I actually thought he was the best juvenile last year, and he was the one that I thought probably should have won the juvenile championship. Either way, he's come back great, and he's going to move forward and go to the Florida Derby next. Now, I'm not jumping all over the bandwagon and saying that he's a Triple Crown winner next. That it was a good start. There wasn't much behind him in the Fountain of Youth, but he did look good winning, and we'll learn much more when he runs 9 furlongs in the Florida Derby. And El Padrino last Saturday on February 25th, he won the Grade 2 Risen Star at the Fairgrounds. He beat Mark Valesky by a nose. That was a good, solid effort. Now, El Padrino, a professional horse. He's battle-tested, coming off that nice win by a nose last time out. He's got the breeding to run all day. He also has the ability to blow open a race. He broke his maiden by open lengths. And then he has that good tactical speed. So he has a lot of qualities that you like to see on the road to the Kentucky Derby, and he looks like a solid Kentucky Derby contender up to this point. Let's get back over to the Gotham Stakes. It drew a field of 13. Now, breaking down on the inside is going to be My Adonis at 5-1 morning line. He finished 3rd in the Holy Bull Stakes. He's got some running style versatility. He handles a wet track in case it does rain. There is a chance of rain throughout the week in New York this week. It rained on Wednesday. There's a chance again on Thursday. And then there's a chance of rain, I think at this point, 70% on Saturday. So if the track does come up wet, My Adonis should be able to handle it. Steel Case is going to be my top choice. So this one, 12-1 morning line. He's going to break from post 2. Now, a couple of starts back, he ran in a key maiden special weight event. He finished 4th in that race. Thunder Moccasin was the winner. Actually, the top 4 all came back to win their next starts. Steel Case won 1 1/16 at Gulfstream Park last time. And then the second place finisher from that one, Windsurfer, came back and won his next start. So Steel Case has been facing some good horses at Gulfstream Park. He's got some tactical ability. He's bred to handle a wet track if it does come up wet. And I think he's going to save all the ground, stalking the pace. We'll see how he fits class-wise here. I'll take a shot at 12-1. Man, number 5, this one's 2 for 2 sprinting for trainer Eddie Keneally. Eddie Keneally was on the Kentucky Derby Trail last year with Santiva, so he's got a decent horse here. This one costs $200,000. I expect that he's going to be a decent horse, but we don't know where he fits class-wise. He's going to stretch out in distance for this event. A Side Road for trainer Kieran McLaughlin. He's going to replace Consortium. The Consortium was originally pointing to this race. He ended up getting injured. He's off the Kentucky Derby Trail. So Side Road's going to replace Consortium here. He's 12-1 morning line. He's got a nice pedigree, good connections. They're just kind of throwing him in here, I think, just to see where he fits. Maybe he rates a long shot look to at least hit the board. Hansen's going to be your strong morning line favorite. He's taking the blinkers off. He tasted defeat for the first time when he finished 2nd in the Holy Bull Stakes last time. I've never been a huge fan of Hansen, but he does fit well in this spot. He can handle a wet track. He's going to relax maybe a little bit more with the blinkers off. He's 6-5. King and Crusader is probably going to press him throughout. Either if Hansen can get loose or if he can sit just off the lead and show some finishing ability, he could be tough. If he's going to continue to be a Derby contender, he's going to need to relax more in the early going. He used up a lot of early energy in the Holy Bull. He didn't have anything left late. We'll see if he can relax a little bit in the early going in this spot. And then on the outside, Tiger Walk. This one finished 3rd in the Withers Stakes. He comes from Sagamore Farm. He's 12-1. He can improve in his second start as a 3-year-old. Now this is how I suggest playing this race. We're going to make a $20 win bet on Steel Case. We're going to come back and we're going to play a $1 trifecta. We're going to put Steel Case on top along with Man. So Man and Steel Case on top. We're going to put My Adonis, Steel Case, Man, and Hansen in second. And then we're going to use My Adonis, Steel Case, Man, Side Road, Hansen, and Tiger Walk in the 3rd position. So that'll be a 2-5, 1-2-5, 12 with 1-2-5, 10, 12, 13. That $1 trifecta will cost $24. And that'll wrap up this week's video race of the week. This is HorseRacingNation.com handicapper Jared Horak. Good luck at the races!